I do have listed. So this next piece is a 1980s Avon gem. Pretty, like a yellowy and beige-like gold enamel. Pretty nice condition. There is the back of it. It is a not marked. Avon did not always mark their pieces, but I am certain that's gone right there. And since I do have this one written up, oh, it's not letting me edit it. Last night we were having like issues on the lives. All right. So this one's running right now for 5 from Avon. Pretty little pansy brooch. All right. Kind of go down the list. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a good week so far. It's going quickly, I feel like. Right? All right. Next up is this pretty gem. This is more, it's still vintage, but more modern vintage, 1990s. May even be like right around Y2K. Um, but you can see it has pretty Aurora Borealis, some acrylic going on, and also um, like rhinestones there. Really pretty piece. Here is the back. And it also doubles as a pendant. So, oh, I will. I'm just seeing your message. Yes, I will message you and let you know what's happening. I will show you this one as soon as I run that. So this one's running right now. Thank you so much, Annie, for your bid. It is a pretty one for sure. Alrighty, congratulations. So, Sammy, this is a handmade gem here. You can see her. So she's got fur for her hair, and then fur so that looks like a little hat on her. Here's her face. Appears to be hand painted, but you can see some little bit of yellowing of discoloration on there. Here is the back, and you can see probably a rabbit. Ouch, just poked myself. Goodness gracious. But this is $8. So, you know what I'll do is I will just click her. Just going to call her girl because she's, for the sake of time, she's the only girl brooch that we're having here. So I will run her because she's a little different. So she's running. She is, she's pretty big. She's not too shabby, but she will go in the store, guys. So you'll be able to pick her up. All right. Next up, just like trying to pull the ones that I have listed here. This one here is a pretty gem. Where did I put you? I have pulled so many brooches, guys, and I'm like, I just had this one in here. But oh my gosh, I just had it in my hand. So next up is this gorgeous piece. It's not marked Spanish, but probably is. Filigree, gold filigree with your gorgeous damascene, which is inlaid metalled work. For those of you who are not sure what that means, it is all hand inlaid piece by piece. Really gorgeous. Here's your back here, and it has your trombone. And that is how big it is. So a pretty piece right here. Great handmade gem. So that's running right now for 10. Really, I love all the detail and the work, all those teeny tiny pieces, right? Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those teeny tiny pieces. It's kind of crazy. All right. So this is another piece here. This one is pretty fantastic. This is 1980s, does Art Deco. Can't even like get it in my camera all the way because it's so long. Let's hold it this way so we can see it. So this gem is like just about 4 inches, right? Is narrow, but long this way. Look at so it's gold toned with your gorgeous rhinestone and like a aqua-y teal. A little bit, you can see a little bit of like a little scratch right there. But overall, it's pretty sweet condition. Here's the back. So again, 1980s does Art Deco. That's running right now for 6. Love the coloring on that enamel. It is a great blue one. Let's see. I'm going to kind of, for the sake of time, pull some up. You guys tell me what you might be interested in. So this is a pretty little Aurora Borealis. Kind of looks like a snowflake. And we have our American flag. This one has some interesting colors to it. That is a gorgeous clover. So if you guys see anything and you're like, hey, I like that one, let me know. Oh, let me run this one. This one is, I like this one because it is a pretty little Monet piece right here. Isn't that pretty? Nice green, yeah, gold tone with green enamel leaves and a pretty purple little flower with your rhinestone accent. Here is your back, and there's your Monet. So I think that's like a pretty, kind of a different one for Monet. Let me see. Did I put this one? Nope, did not. Well, let's do it. Guys, I'm like talking to myself. So tired. I work in kindergarten and they are already in full-on Halloween mode. So I feel a little crazy today. It was a day. It was a day. Let me just say that. It was a day in kindergarten. So I apologize if I'm not making much sense right now. So this one's running right now for 5. Yes, isn't it pretty? Yeah. Thank you, Erin, for your bid. And that's all yours. You'll be heading your way. Alrighty. Lots of things. All right. Guess it's this one. Wish we could zoom in on here. So this is a pretty green clover with like amber accent. This one is, just kind of pull everything up. If anybody if you wanted me to run it, I will run it. So silver toned with green enamel paint. This one's not marked, but it is pretty. It's probably newer, late 90s, maybe early Y2K. But it is a pretty one. Oh, you're welcome. But if anyone wants this run, I can run it for 6. You can just say run. I can run it. All right, sure will. Apologize, I'm like jerking the camera all around here. Okay. I'm just going to call it Clover Brooch for the sake of time. And that should be running right now. It's very pretty. Thank you so much for your bid. All right, congratulations, friend. All yours. Let's see here. I'm gonna just kind of pull the ones I definitely have listed. So this one is, if we have any enamel friends, this one is 2 inches, really pretty, multi-layered. Does have some enamel chips, nothing like too over the top, no big chips, but there is some minor wear. So you can see like right there. Pretty Aurora Borealis center. And here is your back. So that one is $6. If anybody wants me to run that one, I can run that. Otherwise, we will keep on going because boy, does a half an hour go quickly in these things. So quickly. Let me see. And then I have this. Oh, it's doing it again, Sammy. Will not let me pull it up. Goodness. It's like frozen. Goodness. There we go. What was happening there? Okay. This is actually a gorgeous, this comes with matching earrings. So the $10 start bid would include the include the earrings. This is Park Lane, really pretty, silver toned with black faceted glass, kind of like a grape design. Here's the back, little metalware, but nothing too bad. There's your Park Lane. And then it comes with matching clip earrings, which are just lovely. There are the clips on there. There's your back. A little bit of metalware right there. You can see a little touch of verdigris. You take a little baking soda to it. And there's the Park Lane. So this is $10 for the set. A really pretty faceted glass. So if anyone wants me to run that, just say run and I can run it. Otherwise, we're going to keep on going. Actually, you know what? We'll just run it anyway because it's kind of, I think this is a pretty one. Maybe someone might want it. Thank you, Miss Annie. It's a pretty set. All right. Congratulations, friend. All right. A little baggie. Next up, I have a great, let's see here. For some reason, some of these things that I know I put on just are not on. So this is going to be a Renoir copper piece. Great for fall. Okay, so this is an actual marked Renoir copper, kind of like a leaf, right? Great metal work on it. A little in the little polishing's going to need it up under the stem there. But overall, pretty good piece. Here's the back with your marking. And the back does need some more polishing. You can see it's a pretty big piece. So that is a great handmade Renoir that's running right now for 10. If anyone's familiar with them, they did great copper work. Pretty collectible. All right, thanks for looking at that one. Next up, I love this one. I'm going to pop it on. Holidays are just around the corner. And this is a great stonework piece. Green stone. Oh, gosh. It's just not loading anything. So this is very pretty. Gold tone bow, and you can see it has the green stone accent, maybe a jadeite. I'm not entirely sure, but the color is just gorgeous. Beautiful holiday bow. Minor wear, very pretty nice condition overall. Has a $7 start. That's running right now. Pretty nice size as well. You guys can hear my dog. She's going crazy. Alrighty, thanks for looking. Let's see what else we have here. This one. Oh my gosh. I pulled so many. I'm like, where did I put it? Oh. There it is. So this one is pretty. Gold toned. Kind of has a filigree look. A little bit of metalware, but nothing too bad. The red acrylic center is pretty nice. And then it has a little bell on the end of it. There's not there's not a knocker in there. I don't know if there, would have been one. Here's the back. But that is a cute little one as well. That's running right now for $5. All right, thank you for looking. Next, I have this one. This is PWC. And you can see that it does have a necklace, where it could be a pendant. So it goes like this. Kind of looks like it could be like a blinged out pumpkin, but if you pay attention to where that is, it's like this. So maybe it's a cotton ball. I'm not entirely sure. But you can see it does have a gold tone underneath of all the pretty rhinestone. And then green enamel leaves. And again, PWC. If anyone is interested in this one, I can run it for $8. Here we go. That's how big it is. So that's a pretty kind of interesting, right? Quite sure. Next, I also have this pretty piece, gold-toned butterfly brooch with like a dark amber or root beer color stone. This right here in the middle is an acrylic, but these on the wings are stones. This is not marked. It's a pretty piece. If anybody wants that, that would be $6. I can run that one. Say run. I have so many, I just don't know what to show, honest guys. Let me show you here. We are running out of time. Show you some of the other ones. If you guys see one that you're interested in, just let me know. This one, this is a pretty one. Black faceted glass and rhinestone. Lots of enamel flowers. This one is pretty. Black metal with black glass. Pretty hummingbird. This one's pretty. Right there. I think do I have that one? Yeah, I do. So this is kind of pretty. You can see gold toned with pink moonstone and your rhinestone accent. Not too, a little bit of glue residue, but overall a pretty piece. Here's your back on this one. A little bit of metal wear on the back, but overall a pretty little gem. That is running right now for $6. Love the pink moonstone on that one. Moon glow, rather. It's a pretty piece. This is a fun JJ. If you have any motorcycle enthusiast, this is a great novelty piece by JJ. Your hog on a hog. He even has a cute little tattoo. There's your hog. He's $6. If anybody wants him to run, you can just say run. Run them. Then I have a whole tray, guys. Like so many over on this side. This is like an 80s does Art Deco. A fabulous oversized acrylic pinwheel. Probably, here's the back. This one's probably newer. This is probably Y2K. This one still has the tag on it from Premier Design, old vintage Premier Design. Snowflake, that's pretty. This would be $6. Kind of pieces in here. I think I have this one listed. Da-da-da-da. My poor dog is going crazy. Okay. Yes, Sammy, it's like really just freezing up. This one's pretty. So vintage silver tone. This is probably 1950s. The stones are pretty nice. Don't really see, any dark stones or anything like that. Here's your back on there. It's about 3 inches, so pretty good size. That one's running right now for $7. I love that one, like little flower swag. Kind of pretty. Forgot to check to see who I was reading, but I'm sure whoever is up next has some stunners waiting for you guys to see. All different. This is a cool art piece. Someone did handmade like a little, I guess it's like a, I don't know. I was going to say a desert scene, but I guess not. More of a lake scene because it has a swan. But that's neat. You guys see anything that you're interested in this last minute, we can run it. Otherwise, we are going to be rating our friend next. This half an hour goes so quickly. This is pretty too. It's a pretty one. But going to be reading. Do you have any teachers in the house? That's a great one. Not marked, but a fun one. Let's see. This is a neat handmade one. We have any fishermen. I love this one. Pretty cool. All right, let's see, guys. So our next person's not on yet, so we're going to give it a minute. There she goes. She just hopped on. All right. Well, thank you for spending a quick half an hour with me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to raid Jody right now. So let's go over there. Guys, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we are going to raid Miss Jody.